We've got a new character unlocked on the dark side. 2 new characters, actually. Rich, get the air channeling for me. So first, I'd like to introduce you to Bonkers.
Good morning again. It's me, it's Bonkers. And now that I've given you all a good strict talking to, I'm getting yourselves motivated, I'm going to make you laugh. So here's my
I like that. She's organised. Me too.
daily roast to our friend Danny G. And without further ado,
I like her. She can stay.
here we go. Danny G, watching you build flat pack is annoying, G. The leaflet comes for a reason.
I think she means instructions, but we'll let it go because she's on the team.
Use it. Now, that mop on top of your head, mate, it does nothing for you. Actually, it looks fucking ridiculous.
She's talking to me.
And bro, coconut oil is a
No, not me.
weekly treatment, right?
Danny G doesn't use coconut oil as a treatment, though, does he? He uses it as a hair gel by the sounds of it.
More beneficial if you kind of got coloured hair and stuff, but you can use it on your natural hair, whatever. I'm a hairdresser fan, I know. You don't need it on every fucking day. Your hair must be literally like, could you imagine the feel of it, baby? Disgusting. No. Now, I see you slagging off YouTube.
Imagine how the coconut oil has to feel living on Danny G.
Saying they boring, they got no charisma. Well, mate, it's a bit pot kettle black, right? Because it ain't like you put on a show, G, is it? Hey? What are you doing? Smoking and talking shit at your camera.
I've seen house bricks. I've seen smashed in half house bricks. What used to be a house brick that had more charisma than Danny.
Calm down. Now, that is, of course, apart from when you're giggling because you know your new bestie, JDP, is watching you. Who are you two to call folk out when you two are stupid enough
Bonkers, if you're in the chat, I was just wondering, how much do you charge for a cameo?
to score, yeah, whilst you're filming your content for TV? Who the hell do you think you are to keep calling people out all the time? And then you're trying to deny what we've all seen, yeah? But we've all seen it.
You have to give Danny a break there, though, right? Because Danny can't remember fuck all.
So what?
If it's not some random theory about aliens or pyramids, he can't remember
What
it.
are you denying it for? And you ain't no army, G, because the cream always rises to the top, and you will see that, okay?
And I'm the cream
So
bitch.
just calm down, all. And with that, I'm going to go safer than no. Tune your asshole again today, bro. Peace out. I did it again. I don't care. I'll do everything better, friend. Whatever. Have a good day.
I feel like, right, that I could literally do her video that you've just seen there, word for word, because it's a YouTube short. So you know when it's on your phone, and when it's finished, it just plays again. Well, I left my phone in the next room. I went for a poo. My phone was dead loud. So I've heard that about 9 times in a row. 10, including this. Right, so there is a method to the madness. Bear with me, party crew. What are we on now? Here's another.
Good morning, you beautiful people.
Good morning, you beautiful people.
It's me. It's Bonkers from Baddest and Bonkers TV. How are we all today? Faring
Spoiler alert. Baddest is going to doorstep Danny in a bit.
well, I hope. I just wanted to once again call out another YouTuber called Ian Stungun Paddy.
Shout out Ian. Shout out Ian Stungun Paddy. Shout out Rachel Stungun VP.
Brilliant content again about addiction recovery, about how hard it is.
You better believe it, baby.
And, you know, really good distraction therapies if you are facing.
To be honest, I've been watching these guys for a little while. I'd never seen these shorts, though. I'd never seen the daily Danny G rants.
That at the moment, and you know you feel a little bit lost or alone, or you're in your grips of your addiction, you don't know how to get out of it.
G15, do not speak like that about a female member of the cult.
Could you please just speak to somebody?
Do it in the Discord.
Anybody. They want you to speak to them. They do. You're not on your own. You have got
How many people are aware that we don't have a Discord?
people there. And if you watch videos from people like Ian Stungun, you know, you'll see what they've been through, what Davey's been through, what I've been through. Okay?
Rachel.
What Rachel's been through, what Craig's been through. Do you know what I mean? Like, we are all here and we're all hearing this together, right? You're not alone. Please reach out and please have a wonderful Saturday, all of you. Okay, remember, breathing is good and love is a 4-letter word and so is hate. Which one you going to choose to spread today? Think about it. Bye-bye.
And illiterate's a 4-letter word as well, if you are illiterate. Hey, lads. We're going to watch one more of these daily things, just to get a little bit of a feel for it. Then we're going to go into today's content.
Morning, everyone. It's me. It's Bonkers of Bonkers and Baddest TV. I'm not feeling very well, guys.
Come on, get up. You've got doorstepping to do.
Guys, that's why I'm lying here with a blanket on me.
Who do you think you're on the couch, Danny?
Anyway, I've decided though to cheer myself up. I'm going to roast your friend of mine, Mr. Daniel G.
They say that the best cure for a bad mood is Danny G.
And without further ado, here we go. Danny G. You must stink of mildew, fam.
Bars, fam.
I've noticed you never changed your jumper, Danny G. You've worn it in your last 4 videos, you see. Out and about in all weathers, spreading that exercise misery.
It's about time, really, right, when you think about it, that the art form of spoken word came in at the dark side. It's about time. Because, you know, we've seen Danny tell her story through the medium of expressive dance in the past, so.
On the streets of Smethwick, Danny G, you're not a trained PT.
No, he's not.
Therefore, you should not give advice as you're potentially heading for a lawsuit, you see.
Tell him!
But you don't ever learn your lesson, do you, Danny G? I mean, let's face it, fam, even Tony goes to work to get away from your constant stupidity and prove
I'd go and work 16 hours a week if I lived in that house as well.
what we all know to be true. No one really likes you, bro. Anyway, with that, I'm going to go. Safe in the know that even though I'm ill, I still ripped your new arsehole, bro. Ha!
To be fair, right, if Chris Murphy did do mime, at least we wouldn't have to listen to the crap that comes out of his mouth. Right, so, today, I had a show planned, and it was none of what I've shown you so far, because this happened. When I first saw it, I thought it was a laugh, until I saw the next video.
Right, we're outside Danny G's house. Bonkers is going to rip the fucking arsehole out of him. Go for it, girl.
Ready for this,
They are legit outside of his house.
people? Danny G.
Open the window and shout, "Oh!" I'd have bought you a megaphone if I'd have known.
Tutti frutti.
Has Dodgy Dave and Exposure TV taught you nothing about how to slag somebody off in that front street?
Tutti frutti, okie dokie. What the hell is wrong with thee? The time has come for you to plead insanity. Forget Tenerife.
It's not video 2, this is video 1.
I seriously believe you need committing for your own safety. Why can't you see you have the absolute piss taken out of thee, but you're convinced it's banter? You're so delusional, Danny G. You have the audacity to call other content creators boring, yet all you do is sit yawning. Your chat is that fucking boring, you put up your own self to sleep. This is not entertainment, Danny G. And who are you to talk
I'm entertained.
about what's right and wrong when we all watched you serving Utes Jaeger bombs while singing your fucking pervert song?
Shout out the pervert songs!
Now, let's talk about your trip to Dublin.
First time that I saw you!
I'll tell you something, Danny G. We were all Dublin over, laughing
Hey, I see what you did there.
at me. Oh, Danny made a
I think Danny was double dropping as well.
Come on, man.
You just joined us. These guys are sitting outside of Danny G's house reading poetry about him at the moment.
Convinced you to shave your eyebrow off on live stream and gave you a fake Rolex, Danny G. How can you not see he is mocking thee? The Guinness factory was so fucking cringeworthy. You ran around it like you were 3.
I've never heard the words from like ye olde English in that accent before.
For God's sake,
It's a bit casual, but I like
Come on,
it.
Danny G, you need to act more accordingly. You were the elders in the group and you acted like a chimpanzee. Then they're riding around on the gold buggy. Deny it all you want, but you're off your nut. No one makes faces like that unless it's drug-induced, Danny G. This is the dark side of YouTube. Most of us are on some kind of recovery. Of course, Dan Bennett wants you back again. He is a content creator.
Now, if she hadn't have turned that part around there and started reading the other side out loud to her, I probably would have ended up doing a live, pausing it, putting it into Photoshop and getting Rachel to work out what it said.
He's not your friend. He's a predator.
She's writing a letter to Tony's work like Brett May did. Can you remember that?
And you are his perfect prey because you're willing to make a twat out of yourself and that benefits Dan, you see. The video is popular because we all knew he was going to make a mug out of you. And to be fair, Dan did not let us down. This is because he's far more intelligent than you. And that's how he set you up so easily, you see. The chatting shit about Conor McGregor, oh, for God's sake, was too funny, Danny G. You really do live in your own world of make-believe, which effortlessly links me to my next point about thee. You stated many times across your content that you are a Viking, Danny G, and that Valhalla is the final resting place for thee. You have even written a song about it, G. Yet when this was highlighted by another content creator, you stated this was a want and not a belief. What? You double back on everything you say. All we need to do is find the video and press play.
That's why she's called bonkers.
You really do live in la la fucking loopsy land. And if I'm honest, so much Tony. You should be prepared to put up with this nonsense, especially if it's like you act on holiday. God's sake. But then again, people probably just assume she's your adult carer. They probably think you're a neurodiverse child of 3. You see? They probably think she's your carer. Anyway, happily I will go now, safe in the know that I've ripped you out a new arsehole outside your
own fucking house.
And what are we going to say, Dave?
Up
the
cold!
cold!
Come on, Craig and Rachel.
Yeah.
Now let me carry
Up
this
the
on.
cold!
You keep carrying on with your bullshit, JDP, yeah?
Oh,
I'll doorstep you. See, I don't fuck around. When I do shit properly. See this?
wow! I haven't actually seen this all the way through.
Whose car's
Get him!
that?
Now we don't condone or encourage anybody to doorstep anybody, but at the same time, you should do what you feel, not what I think, and not what you feel I think you should do.
When I do shit, I do it fucking properly, yeah? Because that cunt in there is fuck all. Absolutely fuck all. Him and that JDP keeps
I'd piss if Bonkers knocked on the door and pulled a BB gun out.
slagging gills up on fucking Facebook.
Tell him.
I'll ruin the pair of you. JDP, you want any of me? I've got your address as well. I've doorstepped this cunt. I'll doorstep you. So over and out for now.
No, let me show the hedge.
Oh, yeah. Stop. Point out the window.
There you go.
Heads up the coat.
See, they even had their own parking space reserved. And all that for just a membership of $3.99 a month.
Fuck you. Silly little boy. That's how we doorstep people. So watch out.
We fucking do it, man.
And that's how we fucking roll. So have that.
Peace
Danny,
out, motherfucker.
you little cunt.
Urban Doc, I love you, bro, but you're going to have to step your game up.
Playing on your fucking game. We doorstepped you and you had no fucking clue. Over and out.
Over and
Moving on.
Right, people. This is
Aye, aye.
what you've all been waiting for. The suspense has been killing me. What?
Rich, put that link in the chat, and get everyone subscribed. And there's 488 watching. Get subbed up.
Was planned for Wednesday. But it's now.
I got poorly,
Thursday. She was poorly, but guess where we are?
never gonna listen.
Right. Rule number 1 of doorstepping random people off the dark side: show no weakness.
Look whose cars that is. And look whose house that is. We're outside
That street doesn't look rough at all to me.
Danny G's house.
You know how Danny's like, I can open the door and shout 2 names and there'll be 20 man here. It doesn't look like that kind of place. You guys wrong. It doesn't look posh, but it just looks like a normal suburban area in the UK.
And there's his shop. So what we're going to do now is we're just going to go a quick walk to the shop.
Oh, we're going to go and find out who knows him.
And see who knows him. So come on, so let's go.
Right, stop that one.
No.
Oh,
This is going to run. Let's go.
Okay.
You got the keys, yeah?
They're in my hammock, aren't they?
I hope so.
I hope so too.
If it was a rough street, Danny would have been chinned loads of times by now.
Right, we're here now. So we're here in our car. There's Danny's car behind us.
Oh, there's people here.
Yeah, I know that. Right, so there's Danny's car. There's our car.
Now, if we find out, man, that that's not a pip car, you can't be in the cult anymore. I just want to clarify.
This shop to see.
Going to his local shop.
Yeah, we're going to find out who
But
knows
let's just
him.
ask this guy.
We're going to ask this guy.
Oi, well, that.
Hello, mate.
I forgot we're live on Facebook as well tonight.
Good. Got a question for you. Come here.
Can I ask you a quick question?
Do you know who Danny G is?
Do you know Danny G?
Going around cities asking people what they think of people off the internet is quite a good idea, actually.
Yeah.
Is that where we live?
We've got a YouTube account.
It's all right. We've come all the way from Coventry to video him today. So is that where he lives? Yeah. Hopefully we'll see him on the run in a minute.
He didn't look very impressed.
He didn't look very impressed, did he?
Yeah.
Yeah, I know him. Just I know he's fucking great big
Going to
ginger.
go
Really
and
fucking...
sweet lip now.
Hey, I ain't fucking the one with the bionic fucking body and arm and all that. He's had his German part.
Well, like,
Hey, there's that fucking field he runs round on.
If it is, he's recovered quick, right?
505 watching tonight across all streams. Welcome as always.
Give me the location tonight. Tonight. Give me the location tonight. Tonight.
Here we are, look. This is where he does all these fucking
Hey, say
exercises.
hello to Danny G's post his living room.
Oh, no, where was that? A phone mast right outside the house. That might explain a lot, you know.
Hello, mate. We YouTubers as well.
And we're filming for our content.
We've come over
No such car as a pip car. What they're called then?
today.
Mobility
Vehicle.
vehicle or something.
And we're taking the mix.
We've come here to Doorstepped. Take care, brother. Good man. Right, this is Danny G's local shop.
Oh, sorry, take a picture of me outside first.
Oh, yeah, quick.
Look.
It's Danny G's local shop.
Right, come on, Dave.
Right, come in here, quick.
Right. Some of you are probably watching this thinking this is well over the top, right? But I've got some form of perspective on this because when I eventually went to Welsh Road in Carlisle, I was 100 times more excited than this. And when I saw that Aldi, oh,
You got a quick drink.
We've got our own
You know
You know
it.
Danny G? Yeah.
Of
Do you know who he is? Come here.
course you do.
Hey, come. Hey? Yeah. Look, you don't mind, do you?
You don't mind me.
T-shirt is one I like finally.
We're just doing content as well.
So Guns N' Roses announced the support acts, right, for the World Tour next year. And the support acts are Ice Cube and Public Enemy. What a show.
Oh.
No. Right, so this is Danny G's lovely shopkeeper. There you go. She has to serve him in the shop. Does he come in and speak a load of shit to him? Or does he just come in and buy stuff?
No.
The chat's going far too fast for me to read anything.
Normally.
Are you doing that?
Really?
Boring, ain't it? Do you watch it? No, I don't watch it.
Ah,
I'm going to
good.
him in the shop, don't you?
No, but he bigs it up on everybody. We've had to doorstep him today because
What I do?
I thought, yeah. No, because I'm sick of seeing him all over YouTube. He's been ruining a lady on YouTube just lately.
Space Tyson, that's nasty.
And I don't like it. Do you know what
Oh, because of the tattoo, I
I
guess.
mean? He's verbally abusing a woman.
Victim of domestic abuse, and he's really downplaying what she's been through and stuff.
And he thinks it's funny, do you know what I mean? So today we've come over to doorstep him, haven't we, bonkers?
Get him!
And that's why I'm here.
£2.
Thank you, darling. Didn't need anything, babe.
No. There you go.
Yeah, so thank
go,
you for
anyway.
being on the channel.
You need to put your card in.
Oh. There, babe, do that.
Put it on Danny's tab.
1860.
What?
Danny's definitely got a tick bill at this bar, honey.
Take it in my ear.
I'll do it.
Oh, yeah, I remember it now.
Yeah, it's a lovely shop anyway. Yeah, you can imagine Danny running around in here with fucking Tony.
Yeah. Thank you for being on our video. Have a great day.
Yeah, have a lovely day, darling.
Bye-bye.
See you later. Right. Let's go to Danny's house.
We told you we had a surprise for you, didn't you? You didn't believe us.
No, nobody believed us. But we are going to doorstep you now,
I'm
boy.
going to doorstep you now, boy.
Oh, there's your car and there's my car. Oh, let's see who's got a better car out of me.
Yeah,
Is that a phone box? No, it's a bus stop. Ooh. I wonder who the media company is that owns that phone box. I'll be able to buy the advertising on it. That would be amazing.
That doesn't matter, Dave.
Right? No words, no context, no website, no QR code, no web links, just me like that.
We already know the answer to that.
We know the answer to that. I'm on going to knock his door.
No, don't. Yeah.
Not yet.
Not yet. No.
Okay.
Or, and then I could keep changing it, couldn't I? Like 1 week, it just says, first time that I saw you, and nothing else.
This is brilliant.
We could really put the shits up and we could put reach out on it 1 week.
All right, so,
My nan needs to get ready for the next part.
right, we're going to do part 2 in a minute. We're just going to leave it there for a second. We're just going to pull up, get in the car, re-park, so we're outside Danny's house, because we're literally there. There's his door, his front door. So we're going to get a bit closer in the car, and then we'll continue. See you soon.
Is there any more? They were the only 2 videos I could find. Let me check that channel again now. First time that I saw you. Right. I'll have to go with my history on the other one. But yeah, at least something actually happened today. Mind you, Danny's lives from today are a proper treat as well. We're going to get into them in a minute or two. Where are they? Here they are, here. Right, this is that channel. I'll stick it in the chat. Give these a subscribe. Come on, let's get behind them and support them. Where are we? First time that I saw you. They're on 142 subs already. Right, we've done that one. Done that one. And the last one's 22 hours ago. Oh, there's a couple of shorts as well since then. Go on then. We'll have that. We'll have that, son. We'll have that. Actually, while I'm doing this, you can listen to a tune on a loop, can't you?
Whoa! What's love got to do? Got to do a bit. What's love but some second-hand stock dog smoke? What's love got to do? Got to do a bit. Who needs a job when your arm could be broken? Whoa! What's love got to do? Got to do a bit. What's love but some second-hand stock dog smoke? What's love got to do? Got to do a bit. Who needs a job when your arm could be broken? Smoking 9 to 5, what a way to make a living. Barely getting by, it's all taking and no giving. Cause I amplify on universal credit. Cause these trolls will drive me crazy if I let them. 9 to 5,
Smoking 9 to 5. Right. Let's crackety crack on. 2 shorts on the blast.
It's Bunkers here
And baddest.
from Bunkers and Baddest TV, and we're off on our super secret mission right now. going to be so fucking good.
Everybody is going to love
If I had known they were going, we could have had Danny bricking it all day, couldn't we?
what happens this afternoon.
And it involves a certain person we really like.
Thank you, Rachel.
Everybody in the globe likes this guy.
Everybody in the group loves this guy.
But we've got the best surprise for all of you today.
I'm so excited. And without further ado, me and Dave are going to go because we've got to get to the location and then we've got to do our ting. Okay.
See you
so
soon.
check back in. Bye.
Bye.
Last one.
Hi.
So we're back.
Oh, we're so happy we pulled off the ultimate doorstep.
No, mate. Thank you.
Didn't we? Yeah.
Give them a sub, guys.
Yes, we did.
There's
a channel there.
It was so much fun. It was so much fun. Right.
You wasn't new in the area. That was clear to see
Yeah.
after speaking to two randomers. Actually,
Three. We spoke to three people. Right. Two of them, the lad at the bus stop and the woman in the shop, because obviously you go to the shop to buy stuff, knew who you were. But
Scott Storch is looking rough, isn't he?
there was a couple of people we just saw, like random people. We couldn't get it on film. We were like, do you know who Danny G is?
no,
You know the most well-known man in Smethwick?
the hardest man on the
And he
planet.
doesn't live in Smethwick, actually. He lives in Rowley Regis. So
Yeah.
he's a fucking liar. And I
Danny G doesn't tell lies.
used to live in that area, and I know it really well, Danny G, and that's nowhere near Smethwick, mate.
All right,
No,
Dan.
you're more near Langley than you are Smethwick.
Yeah. Good to think about it.
Yeah, you're nowhere near Smethwick. Smethwick's right by Junction 1 of the M5, not
Not many people will get that.
Junction 2 of
So what I
the
have to laugh at though, Gil, is the fact that you know that fucking shop really does.
Yeah, honestly, if you could see how
I might, right, if I ever go there, right, when I go there to do some content, not doorstepping, but when I go there, I'm going to see, right, I'm going to get a few videos of him running to the shop and back and work out his average time, and then I'm going to see if I can beat it.
close to his house that shop is.
He gets on his camera and he runs from his house
It must
to the
run
shop.
so fast, honestly.
And literally, it is a
It's like if you
Four
think
houses.
of a terrace block of four houses,
yeah.
that's how far
it is
his
from the
house is
shop.
from the shop.
So,
Yeah? And that field he runs around is literally over the road. Like literally, like, look out your window over the road to the house over the road, and that's where the field is. So he doesn't actually even go round Birmingham because he's too fucking frightened. You know what I mean?
We
and the
got
lady
you,
in the
boys.
shop was like, "Oh God, yeah, that buffoon."
oh,
isn't it, all
everybody,
the
you've
time."
seen the video. The other videos up at the shopkeeper when we interviewed her. Well, we
But
didn't interview. It was
literally, we can confirm that nobody knows who you are. Don't
yeah,
they?
nobody knows who you are, you sausage.
You wouldn't believe he produced Lean Back, would you?
Now, let this be a message to you, right?
Up the call!
Up the fucking
Up the
coat.
call!
Big up to Rachel and Craig.
Big up to Craig. Come on, Rach, I'm in here with you. I've got to go to school in January for the same thing. I've got you, girl. I know what you're going through.
And JDP, I am coming
Nothing like a trauma bond.
in for you.
We!
Well, yeah, we are coming for you. Believe me. So up the court, big respect, Rachel and Craig, and
And
Danny
we
G.
did it! Yay!
Fucking in it, no.
Up the
You
court.
got doorstepped.
You did. You missed this.
Do us a favour, guys, right? Send us a message on either Instagram or Facebook. I've got an idea I want to put here, but I can't talk about it on here. Right. Now let's get into today's scheduled programming, which starts with a video called, live from Danny's channel called Cleaning Up.
I have to ignore the hair. It's getting longer now. Do you know what I mean? It's
It's getting long, isn't it?
getting longer.
Yeah. Hair, if you don't cut it, will get longer, don't you?
That's olive oil.
Right, I'm back in the game now, right, with this beef with JDP, right. Oh, wait till you see what is now being dubbed Operation Special Weapon.
Infused with coconut oil.
If you could practice the electric boogaloo from the movie Breakdance 2, that'll come in handy. Hold on a second. Did he just say he was putting olive oil on his hair? maybe Danny wants to look scruffy, and maybe he just thought that these people just didn't wash their hair at all, and they actually put actual grease on it.
So how's everybody today? Are you good? Just got out of the bath. That's why my hair's all wet. How's everybody, man? Are you good?
I heard Bonkers knocked on the door, right, and then threw a bucket of piss over him. That's what I heard, but it's just a rumour.
How are you all today? Are you good? Hey, I've got to clean up, so I just thought I'd do a live while I was cleaning up.
I'd imagine, right, when you're on holiday in 11 Reef, where Danny goes, and you've got coconut oil on your hair, I can imagine that would attract a lot of insects. And rats. See what I did there? You see what I did there?
Good morning, good morning. How are you all? I'm good, mate, I'm good. Just about to do some cleaning up.
Why is it, right, that Danny G has one of the biggest foreheads on the dark side, right? But his is classed as a high hairline. And Rachel's classed as a space raider.
And job's a fish. And he's your aunt. Bob's your uncle. So yeah, I'll have a chat to you all when I'm cleaning.
Wait, what's he cleaning?
How's all your day been?
He's just got out of the bath and put olive oil on his hair.
Are you ready for Christmas?
In fact, what this needs is a poem.
Are you all ready for Crimbo?
A poem that sounds a little bit like it was written in the style of Shakespeare mixed with Gavin and Stacey.
I'm in a bit. In a bit. Not yet. I've got to clean up that. What is that? Oh.
Bonga's dropped a notepad there. You shit yourself. Hello, Caroline. No, it's a repellent. Actually, two. That's why people spray skin so soft on themselves at night abroad to keep the mozzies away. People use it on... I can't read out loud very well. You'll learn that. People use it to keep horse flies away.
Last night.
What would act as a Danny G repellent? A job offer. Danny? Oh shit, I've just closed the wrong fucking video as well. Hold on, people. Hold on. At least that bit will be easy to find because he's not on screen. Where's he gone?
That's your present now,
Content machine, people.
How's that old song go? How's it go?
Bum 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 bum. Danny's a bum 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 bum.
I can't fucking remember.
Mr. Scarecrow.
Really old song, you're standing.
Me.
Hey, Mr.
His wife is uglier than anything I've seen.
Sandman, bring me a dream, the biggest dream that I've ever seen.
Come on,
Fill it up with bluebirds and clover.
Mr. Stardog.
Don't let me wait until it's over, Mr. Sandman. I'm all alone. I got nobody to call on.
Fuck his songs. My songs about him are loads better than his songs. Let's put one on. What should we go with? Now we'll have a bit of wearing his Rolex.
Usually sit, usually smoke, usually nothing. That's when I start promising a brow to a brand new gunk I don't even know yet. Next thing, I'm wearing these Rolex.
Definitely the first song with the word gong in it. It's got to be.
What would we do? Usually sit, usually smoke, usually nothing. I was gonna go play golf, but I got high. Was gonna teach Ethan right from wrong, but I got high. And now he's doing county lines, and I know why. Hey, hey, 'cause I got high, 'cause I got high, 'cause I got high.
Oh, Mr. Sandman, bring me a dream. Something like that, anyway. Bum 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 bum.
You know, we've got 537 in the house, right? 505 watching on YouTube and 32 watching on Facebook. Facebook, you let yourselves down.
That's what I was looking for.
If you're watching on Facebook, you should probably come across to the YouTube link, to the YouTube stream, because the chat's more fun than I am. I used to smoke silk cut, actually. Yeah, I smoked for nearly an hour once. When he says he's cleaning, is he just picking up his own crisp packets? Put a gonk on it. I never thought I'd say this right, but I wish he'd put Broken and Still Smoking on.
I'm high, I'm from outer space. I got Milky Way for blood, evolution in my veins.
I love this verse because if you listen to it, it means exactly nothing.
I'm gone, I've been far away. I'm illuminated now, making moves, starting waves. I've been dreaming about flying for a long time. I had a vision from the grace they want to call time. Artificially intelligent new AI. I'm your future, past your present, I'm a fine line, and I'm the missing link of this illusion. I am not really here, I'm an intrusion. I don't swim or sink, I just float. I don't need gravity, I just need...
I mean, he's not bad, but he's knee bonkers, is he?
Growth, whoa. When I move, it's an earthquake rumble. I don't never fall.
Right, now. Bearing in mind, Danny's called this live cleaning. The live's been on 5 minutes. And he's already stopped for a musical number.
Fall never stop.
And he blames us for him getting sacked from his last job.
Oh, and I don't need to be humble. Break down walls like Jericho crumble.
To be fair, I wouldn't be surprised. I wouldn't be surprised if he sang Robbie Williams right now on purpose. But that's what Danny does, isn't it? He just takes a piss out of victims. Fuck me, Craig.
I see when there's an angel.
Fuck off!
He is a wrong'un. As you can probably tell, that motherfucker is a wrong'un. He's a wrong'un. You're dead. Wrong'un. Wrong'un.
First time that I saw you.
Wrong'un.
Listen, she's stopping here tonight. She'll be so pissed upstairs in his bedroom. It's going to be funny.
Wrong'un.
Dan, look at me. Dan, I'm 42. I'm better looking than both of them.
Wrong'un. 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 He is a wrong'un. As you can probably tell, that motherfucker is a wrong'un. He's a wrong'un.
You're dead.
Wrong'un. Wrong'un.
First time that I saw you.
Wrong'un.
Listen, she's stopping here tonight. She'll be so pissed upstairs in his bedroom. It's going to be funny.
Wrong'un.
Dan, look at me. Dan, I'm 42. I'm better looking than both of them.
Wrong'un. 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 He is a wrong'un. As you can probably tell, that motherfucker is a wrong'un. He's a wrong'un.
You're dead.
Wrong'un. Wrong'un.
First time that I saw you.
Wrong'un.
Listen, she's stopping here tonight. She'll be so pissed upstairs in his bedroom. It's going to be funny.
Wrong'un.
Dan, look at me. Dan, I'm 42. I'm better looking than both of them.
Wrong'un. 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 He is a wrong'un. As you can probably tell, that motherfucker is a wrong'un. He's a wrong'un. Got it? Wrong'un. Wrong'un.
First time that I saw you.
Wrong'un.
Listen, she's stopping here tonight. She'll be so pissed upstairs in his bedroom. It's going to be funny.
Wrong'un.
Dan, look at me. Dan, I'm 42. I'm better looking than both of you.
Wrong'un. 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 He is a wrong'un. As you can probably tell, that motherfucker is a wrong'un. He's a wrong'un. Got it? Wrong'un. Wrong'un.
First time that I saw you.
Wrong'un.
Listen, she's stopping here tonight. She'll be so pissed upstairs in his bedroom. It's going to be funny.
Wrong'un.
Dan, look at me. Dan, I'm 42. I'm better looking than both of you.
Wrong'un. 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 He is a wrong'un. As you can probably tell, that motherfucker is a wrong'un. He's a wrong'un. Got it? Wrong'un. Wrong'un.
First time that I saw you.
Wrong'un.
Listen, she's stopping here tonight. She'll be so pissed upstairs in his bedroom. It's going to be funny.
Wrong'un.
Dan, look at me. Dan, I'm 42. I'm better looking than both of you.
Wrong'un. 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 He is a wrong'un. As you can probably tell, that motherfucker is a wrong'un. He's a wrong'un. Got it? Wrong'un. Wrong'un.
First time that I saw you.
Wrong'un.
Listen, she's stopping here tonight. She'll be so pissed upstairs in his bedroom. It's going to be funny.
Wrong'un.
Dan, look at me. Dan, I'm 42. I'm better looking than both of you.
Wrong'un. 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 He is a wrong'un. As you can probably tell, that motherfucker is a wrong'un. He's a wrong'un. Got it? Wrong'un. Wrong'un.
First time that I saw you.
Wrong'un.
Listen, she's stopping here tonight. She'll be so pissed upstairs in his bedroom. It's going to be funny.
Wrong'un.
Dan, look at me. Dan, I'm 42. I'm better looking than both of you.
Wrong'un. 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 He is a wrong'un. As you can probably tell, that motherfucker is a wrong'un. He's a wrong'un. Got it? Wrong'un. Wrong'un.
First time that I saw you.
Wrong'un.
Listen, she's stopping here tonight. She'll be so pissed upstairs in his bedroom. It's going to be funny.
Wrong'un.
Dan, look at me. Dan, I'm 42. I'm better looking than both of you.
Wrong'un. 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 He is a wrong'un. As you can...
Now, what you'll know is that when people do stuff like that and mock victims and make a joke out of victims, we all know more than anybody else. I would never do that. Oh, no, never mind. Maybe I am evil.
Do they know the places where we go when we bring
Hey Siri, call victim support, please.
Option I found is victim support on Middle Engine Lane and
That'll
less
do.
than a
You've dialed an incorrect number. And try again.
I'm feeling love instead. I'm loving angels instead. And through it all, she offers me protection. A lot of love and affection. Whether I'm right or wrong. And down the waterfall, wherever it may take me.
Danny, you're only about 50 seconds away from your little dance break being longer than how longer you were actually cleaning for.
I know that life won't break me when I come to call.
To be honest with you, right, this was the last song that Robbie did at his concert when he didn't do my favourite song, the only time I've ever seen him in 30 years, and I was disgusted. And then afterwards he touched me cock, but I can't talk about that much till the case is over. Now, my face during his performance of that song was even worse than it is now.
She won't forsake me.
You know, you think if you bump into one of your heroes at a gig and he touches your tiddler, then he'll at least sing a favourite song, but no. It was at that moment that I withdrew consent.
Bum. It's been a long, long night, and my heart's beating like a drum. I'm gonna take you out. We're gonna have so much fun. Oh, baby, really love me. Oh, baby.
I'd rather listen to the versions of these songs that B&Q play so they don't have to pay a PRS license for music.
Baby, really love me. If you want me, let me know. Oh, baby, really love me. Oh, baby, really love me. If you want me, let it show. It's been a long, long night, and my heart's beating like a drum.
Whoa! What's love got to do? Got to do a bit. What's love but some second-hand stock dog smoke? What's love got to do? Got to do a bit. Who needs a job when your arm could be broken?
You know what? I never, ever, ever thought I would do this right in my entire life. This is of my own free will. Nobody told me to do this. This was 100% my idea.
I'm stuck in this never-ending nightmare, lost in a haze. Life's a living hell, every second feels the same. Like a ghost drifting through the living, no one sees my pain.
Is that Danny?
Trapped inside the dark where shadows whisper my name. I light another blunt, try to calm the storm.
Actually, to be
but my
fair,
soul's ice cold,
that
never
olive
felt
oil does
warm.
give your hair a bit of a
Been
lift.
left behind, broken in the dark. Cigarette burns on a shattered heart. Trying to hold it together with each hit I take. But this weed's the only thing that helps me fade.
The video's even more logical than the song is.
Through the sorrow, numb the hate, still falling apart with every breath I fade. Broken and still smoking, just to hold my pieces tight. Twist the pain in the smoke, watch it fade into the night. I stay high, stay stoned, cause the load cuts too deep. I get lost in the clouds just to find some sleep.
Sing it, Splinter!
The stress rips my chest, tears my mind apart. Every puff's a prayer from a bleeding.
It's been a long, long night, and my heart's beating like a drum.
I don't think I've ever felt true hatred until this moment.
Gonna take you out.
It's been a long day's night and I've been working like a dog. Well, ironically, dogs don't work, do they?
We're gonna have so much fun. Oh, baby, really love me. Oh, baby, really love me. If you want me, let me know. Oh, baby, really love.
It's like the only music he's ever heard in his life is 2 Tupac songs, 1 Eminem song, Broken and Still Smoking, and then what was left of his grandparents' record collection after their own sons and daughters had sold on and taken what they could.
Love me, oh baby, really love me. If you want me, let it show. It's been a long, long night, and my heart's beating like a drum. I'm gonna take you out. We're gonna dance and have fun. Oh baby, really love me. Oh baby, really love me. If you want me, let me know. Oh baby, really love me. Oh baby, really love me. If you want me, let it show.
I mean, I've seen that played with a tambourine before, but never a packet of snide baggy.
Hello, everybody. So I won't get caught.
If Danny G recorded his own album, right, I think he should call it YOLO. But it stands for You'll Only Listen Once.
Copyrighted for that. That's all a cappella and shit. That's all one's voice with no music. It is one's voice with no music. Musical, musical, musical. Ooh, musical, musical, musical. Whoa.
This is why Tony's like, I'll do the housework myself.
Well, it's actually a boss fleece, bro, you know, but I understand that it's got the same colours as Asda.
It's the first time I've ever heard somebody say they're going to tidy the living room and ended up having a panic attack through it.
So well observed. Wow. Oh, wow.
Bro, broken and still smoking. There's a rat in my kitchen, but I'm maggot. Look at these. Look at my eyes, Craig.
How did I do today?
At what point over the last 6 months did he stop blinking completely?
You all right? How's your life been, mate? The algorithm might not class that as music, bro, but it was music to my ears, mate. It got me up having a bit of a birthday. It raised the blood levels. Whoa, let's.
Oh, you know what he's doing? He's just teasing with because we know he's going on holiday soon, and we'll get him to watch. We'll get to watch him do the same things he normally does, talk about the same things he normally does, and ignore Splinter even more than he normally does. Somewhere hot.
Go.
Oh, he's fucking mate. He's pupils fucked off a long time ago.
Fresh air. Into the gap.
Sometimes, right, because my eyesight's gone, right? It has, like, it's just gone over this past 2 years. And I keep getting people to book opticians appointments for us, and they're not turning up. So when I do turn up to one, I get some glasses, I'll be able to see better. But I can't see. I've got a 32-inch screen in front of us, and because the screen starts there and then it goes over that way, the comments are on the right-hand side, and I can't read the comments tonight. They're just a blur to me. I can see the names, and if somebody types in capital letters, I can make some of the words out. So I've looked at Danny before on here and literally not been able to see his pupils.
Fresh air into the gap. The gap. I hope you get a flat top, right?
I bet you there's people like that live like 5-6 houses away that are like, oh, has that meth got his door open again?
Keep looking, you'll find what you need. My morning's been good, bro. I've got up, I've done some cameos that I had to do this morning. Done them first thing. Spoke to Walk a little bit on messages, spoke to my brother, spoke to my friend.
So you've got up, you've done one cameo at the most, and you've spoken to an editor that can't edit in a crackhead. Brilliant morning.
Spoke to my son, spoke to my mum, done a little bit of training, then I got in the bath, and now I'm cleaning up. And then I'm going to play my game. So, yeah, I've done all right this morning. I've done bits and bobs here and there. La-di-da-di-da-di-da.
He oiled his hair.
You know how it goes, how we are.
And Danny, what you don't want to do is either, right, is don't use the olive oil instead of WD-40, you know, like for ginger's legs and that, because I did that with hair clippers when I was younger and totally fucked them over a period of time. So, you know, he's fair enough, he'll have a warranty on them German legs for a little bit, but you want to take care of them. Last a lifetime, not German manufactured human parts.
I know people have told me.
What have people told him?
Productive morning. I don't really care. There's no point coming in here trying to get me to talk about that absolute knob cheese every day, bro. He's a knob cheese.
I've achieved more, right, some mornings when I'm still in bed on my phone doing stuff than Danny's done in a whole day.
Jeez, bro. Not on my level. A little child in a man's body. A dickhead. A wronger. A piece
Oh, it's like the film Big.
of shit. That's it. I don't need to talk about that prick every night, mate. Have you heard this person here who's in my chat who's probably never been here before? Has it crossed your mind to get a job? Bro, I've worked all my life being knob. Do you know, it was the channels that you come from that run my work at the beginning of this year. Yeah.
What is he, a fucking cleanogram? He turns up, picks up a couple of crisp packets, and then does a little fucking, what's the word I'm looking for? A little cabaret for you.
And got me sacked. The channels that you watch,
Methogram.
mate, got me sacked from my full-time job.
Danny, right, honestly, right, the narratives, right, or not even the narratives, just the bare-faced lies that people in this corner of YouTube are trying to convince people of, with me at the minute, is getting more and more and more mental as the days go.
You know nothing, Jon Snow. So fuck off.
You know nothing, Jon Snow, now. Hold on, I'm going to need a drink for this. I know that that's from Game of Thrones, but I've never seen Game of Thrones. Oh, you're not seeing Game of Thrones, man. Oh, you're not seeing Game of Thrones. Game of Thrones. No, I haven't seen Game of Thrones. I'm a 45-year-old man, not interested in fucking Peter Stringfellow's version of Lord of the Rings, right? I'm not. But I know enough about Game of Thrones to know that that's you know nothing, Jon Snow. It's apparently from a scene where one of the characters loses his virginity. So I'm not sure why it's relevant to people in his chat.
Roll on and go and suck some fucking troll.
No, I've no.
Batty. Lick it. Starfish. You, not me.
You're not seen any Game of Thrones? No, I haven't seen any of it, man. Fucking
But it obviously was an insult, bro. It obviously was an insult.
Same reason I haven't read any of the Harry Potter books. I've seen Harry Potter.
Or, before you come in
I'm a 45-year-old man.
here, yeah,
And that's a kid's film made from a kid's book. There's no Care Bears in it.
talk to me like that, bro. Maybe you should find out about me first. I've been on social media for 7 years.
If it was Harry Potter and the Lost Willow of the Midnight Sesh with Bedtime Bear, I'd be all over it, but it's not, is it?
Right? And for 1.5 years of it, I've not worked. For the other 5.5, though, I've worked. And the only reason I haven't worked from the beginning of this year is because dickheads on YouTube got me the sack from my job by ringing them hundreds of times a day. And the reason I wasn't working before that job is because my hand was smashed to bits. And that's
I'll tell you what, right? In the next 48 to 72 hours, if I don't witness personally an account called Jon Snow in Danny's chat informing him that he's got a higher IQ of him, I'll be upset.
titanium plates put in it. So I was waiting for the operation. Other than that, mate, I've worked all my YouTube career. My whole original channel was built off me at work doing YouTube.
Right, Danny. That might have something to do with why you got sacked.
As everybody's been watching me for a long time, will tell you. They're like, Danny.
Yeah, because as everybody knows, there was a huge gap in the market for meths that deliver beds and radiators. Vlogging.
He's a working man, mate. The reason I don't work now is because I got sacked from my last job and I'm very highly recognisable. Very, right? If I go anywhere, mate, I'm taking pictures with people anywhere I go. So if I go back to work, somebody is going to find out where I work. And they'll tell one of the clip channels. And the clip channels will do the same again. Get me the sack. So I thought to myself, right, let's take the power out of their hands.
Do you know where nobody would recognise you, Danny? Doing a job that's not customer facing. So like an office, a call centre. I don't know what you're good at. Could be like a rat catcher or something.
And let's do social media full time and earn my...
I've got an idea, Danny. Why don't you move to East London, right? Take over an old building and take in a load of orphans off the streets and teach them how to pick pockets. And then nobody in that setting, especially if you had one of them hats on, would think you were Danny G. They'd be like, oh, there's Fagin.
Money that way. Because that's the only way I can take the power out of their hands. They can't get me sacked from my own job. And now you lot want to come in and give me shit. How about go to them channels who you know now are grasses, all the police that have been to my house, you know where that's come from. So why don't you go there and give them shit?
We've only ever seen the police at your house once, and that was when you were going to fight Uncle K, and you rang them to tell them to come and tell you that you couldn't fight, or something along those lines. I can't remember what the narrative was. That was about 3 years before I started watching you.
Who don't work. The channels you're coming from don't work. They've never worked. I've been watching this shit for years, bro. And these channels have never worked. I do, normally. And I have done nearly all of my YouTube career, mate. So fuck off and know your information before you come chatting bollocks on my channel.
I'm more upset. I'm as upset as I was about him singing Robbie Williams' Angels as I am referring to what he's doing here as a YouTube career.
And that's not nasty. Not nasty. Not nasty.
So there wasn't a huge demand or gap in the market for vlogs about a meth that smokes rollies and delivers beds and radiators. In the same way that we've also now can all pretty much confirm, because if you look at the analytics, that also appears to not be a demand or a gap in the market out there for watching a meth age as if he's on a time lapse.
Just putting it how it is. Don't come here chatting about things you know nothing about. Jon Snow. You watch Game of Thrones?
Right. Nobody in Game of Thrones, I've not seen it, right? Nobody in Game of Thrones said this sentence, Danny. Did the fuck? Right.
Okay. So if I go back to work, somebody is going to find out where I work. And they'll tell one of the clip channels. And the clip channels will do the same again. Get me the sack. So I thought to myself, right, let's take the power out of their hands and let's do social media full time and earn my money that way. Because that's the only way I can take the power out of their hands. They can't get me sacked from my own job. And now you lot want to come in and give me...
Right, okay, so what you're saying is that you would have to go self-employed in order for them to not be able to get you sacked. And we all know the only self-employed people are social media influencers.
Shit. How about go to them channels who you know now are grasses, all the police that have been to my house, you know where that's come from?
What police?
So why don't you go there and give them shit, who don't work?
Has Sting been around?
The channels you're coming from don't work. They've never worked. I've been watching this shit for years, bro. And these channels have never worked. I do, normally. And I have done nearly all of my YouTube career, mate. So fuck off and know your information before you come chatting bollocks on my channel. And that's not nasty. Not nasty. Not nasty. Just putting it how it is.
Just because you say it's not nasty doesn't make it not nasty. They say, I've heard people say some really racist things and then go, I'm not being racist. Oh, right. I think he was talking about Tony and he mispronounced it. He meant to say YouTube carer.
Don't come here chatting about things you know nothing about.
Don't come here chatting about things you know nothing about.
Jon Snow.
Jon Snow. Yeah, Danny. I've not seen a single second of Game of Thrones. I guarantee that statement's not in there. That's not a quote. You can't buy that on a fucking mug in HMV for Christmas, can you?
You watch Game of Thrones? You know. If you haven't, you don't.
Although you can learn everything that you need to know about Game of Thrones by reading 4 mugs in HMV.
We're chatting fucking stupidness to me all the time.
Hello, Clyde, mate.
If I would decided to take them to court, yeah. And it wasn't for no reason. The company I worked for, I'll explain to you one more time, and only one more.
One more! One more!
I've explained this about 20 times, but I think some people are daft. I worked for...
The more I watch him from day to day and I see his moods change in the pace of his talking and how he's not sitting down at all, in how he literally looks like he'd be shouting at the monument, not preaching out to the people. I mean, like facing the monument wall there and shouting at it like he's trying to have a fight with it, right? I think he's in psychosis, and I think today he's having a manic day.
A to Z Auto Parts in Smethwick. Now, if there's anybody who watches these lives and works in a car garage, you know what us lads do. We bring you...
He works in a car garage. Well, you should know that because your uncle owns Hyundai and your cousins own a Porsche franchise. That's not a franchise.
Drops all day as you order them. You order from my company, and an hour later, we bring you your stuff. I don't load my van in the morning with all the...
So, why didn't you get the parts from Ginge from them?
Drops? No, I keep going back all day and going back out around the local area, dropping to local garages, car...
So hold on a second, right? How much is a demand, right? How much of a demand is there for car parts within an hour's drive, so within an hour radius of where the garage is? How many garages are there in in that like circle, because all you do is just drop a part off within an hour and then drive back and drop another one off, and there's loads of you doing it. Is that how car garages work?
Parts.
So if that's the case, right, why is it when I've taken my car in to get fixed, they had me Mini once for 4 days, they had me fucking Hyundai to fix the paneling for about 6 weeks? Well, they take the piss, Danny. Oh, it's because the trolls were on the phone to your work. Right, I get it now.
That's what I was doing. Yeah?
You fucking bastards.
Now, obviously, there's a phone line for my company, which lads are answering the phones all day to take the orders. Yeah? The trolls were phoning that many times a day. They were clogging the phone line.
And apparently, back in the day, right, when I was living in absolute addiction madness, and I took the Mini in, right, apparently you can't have a courtesy car if you're driving on a provisional and turn up pissed.
Lines up that much, people could not order the parts. So the garages...
They don't tell you that, though, do you, when you're taking the insurance out?
We're ordering from, like, Euro car.
They probably shouldn't have to.
Parts. Do you know what I mean? Literally, all of the companies. And I noticed anyway, because I used to go out with 6 drops. And the last week I was there, I was going out with 1 and 2.
6 drops an hour? What? What are these car parts? To be fair, right? If Danny's telling the truth here, and his family do own all the car dealerships and garages in the local area, they'll be ringing up and going, "We need 1 bolt. Can you send one of the lads up with 1 bolt?" Yeah, how much is the bolt? It's 90 pence plus VAT, right? And that'll be a £48 plus VAT delivery. Is that all right? Yeah.
So what the fuck?
Not gonna believe this. He's just left. We need another bolt.
They didn't want to say anything to me until they called me in the office and showed me all the call logs and everything. Now, yeah, I could have taken them to court, but it wasn't their fault. It wasn't
call logs for incoming calls.
Unfair
That's a canny bill.
dismissal. The company would have lost thousands in that week. Thousands.
Yeah, but you would have had an easy week, wouldn't you?
Not my fault, not their fault.
You know what? You know what I would say, right, Danny? If they paid for my expertise, right, and I became a consultant for them, I would first of all say you probably did the right thing. Second, Danny. The second thing I would say is, have you ever heard of the internet?
But that's what happened. It wasn't a normal job, mate, where I go and get my run on the phone in an office and speaking to a boss, because my boss said to me, if it would have just been phoning my private office phone, Danny,
emails,
I would just change the number.
Text messages.
It's time to fuck off. But they're not.
Carrier pigeon.
They're phoning the actual business number, which we can't change, because that is linked to the business. Now do you understand why I got the sack?
I definitely smoking weed in the van on a YouTube live.
I didn't actually get the sack, you know. They was going to sack me, but I went, you don't need to, I'll leave, because I felt bad. Because at the end of the day, it was trolls off my YouTube that had come to this company.
All that you had to do, right, Danny, is to come home, say I've been made redundant, and then never go live again when you're at work. Problem solved. They ring up, Danny doesn't work here anymore. Ha ha, we've won! But really, the joke's on them.
And ruined their business. So I felt bad, and I actually just walked out. But I would have got the sack anyway. It's not a cover-up story, bro. Everybody knows where I was working. I was on live every day, mate.
All I got from that is they said that they'd had some phone calls about you, and they would like you to take a drugs test.
There's no cover-up story at all. It's bullshit. Absolute bullshit.
Yeah, you're right. It is absolute bullshit.
They say what they want, but you're listening to people who lie every day. You're listening to people who phone police, phone social services. You're listening to grasses and blades, and you're going to tell...
Right. This social services thing in Danny doesn't wind me up, but it baffles me more than anything else that he ever says. So in the time I've been watching Danny, I'm aware him and Tony have 6 children. One of them sadly passed away. The other 5 are now all in their early 20s and have moved out. So if I was to ring social services on him, what's the call about? Do social services only deal with children? I've got no idea, but I presume so.
Their word. More for you. More for you.
Anybody who listens to a grass or a blade, well, you must be a grass or a blade yourself. Because nobody else would listen to a grass or a blade. We call it a blade round here, or you can call it a grass.
We call it a blade round here. He sounds like he's in a fucking shit high school play based on the movie of Grease.
But whichever one it is, yeah? Right? Anybody who grasses to police and social services and all that kind of shit, phone schools and stuff, is the ultimate form of shit. And you're listening to that piece of shit.
See, I've had people call the police on me before, right? And I've had friends that have had social services called on them before. And it was just somebody being a cunt. But they didn't get this annoyed about it because they hadn't done anything wrong.
And all...
It was a big inconvenience. And they just ended up building vendettas up against the people they knew for a fact who did it just to cause them a problem for no reason. But they were never angry about it like this. Certainly not years later.
Most of the other channels will be the same. They'll be the same caliber. You know what I mean? Not all of them, but most of them. And you're listening to that bullshit. More fool you. More fool you, mate. You've been duped by a piece of shit for years. And you still can't admit it to yourself that you've been duped by a piece of shit for years, right? So you still want to fight that corner. Well, you carry on fighting that corner.
No, I'm not sure if you lot have been duped or not, because I don't know what he means.
You stay on that sinking ship. Eventually, all rats jump off a sinking ship.
Oh, well. It's only a matter of time until Tony's out of there.
But don't think you can come in here with your jibber jabber and you'll be welcome. You come in here with respect and humility.
Yeah, jibber jabber.
Well, you don't come in at all because you'll be found out and you'll be banned. And then you'll have to go back to dickhead channels and go and watch dickhead channels.
I think he's fully manic me.
To say,
yeah.
Unless it's about me.
Going for a week.
No ideas out their own head. No content, no training, no cooking, no holidays, no fuck all. Unless they're sat there talking about me. Well, you'll end up back on them channels because you won't be welcome here. Here, it is all positivity and it is all...
Aye, total positivity, Daniel. I've had just about enough positivity for one day. I'm going to go to the toilet.
All respect. And if you don't come in with that and you don't lead with that, you're not welcome here. Anybody who sees the light and wants to come from one of them channels to my channel, because you know, well, you've made a mistake with what you've been following and what you've been listening to. I understand how anybody can make a mistake. But when you come here, don't bring what you are used to typing on those channels to this channel, because that's not allowed. You're welcome to come and watch, right? If you've changed your ways and, you know, you're realising you've been duped by a dickhead and you've realised and you're like, fucking hell, man. I shouldn't have done that, man. I feel like a right cock. I can't believe what I've been following and what I've been listening to. The geezer's the worst person on social media. And I've been following him and you feel like a cock. Well, come here, no problem, and you're welcome. But when you come here, come in here with respect and positivity with your comments. Because otherwise you'll be gone quicker than your feet can touch the floor. We don't allow that here. You may be used to being on channels where that's allowed, right? You may be used to being on channels where you can say what you want and there's no consequences. Here, it doesn't work like that. So just get used to the vibe on my channel and you'll be fine. You can disagree with me, by the way. You can banter with me. Banter and disagreement is fine, as long as it's done in a respectful way. And everybody knows that on my channel. If you're coming from one of these set channels, you've really got to leave the way you're used to talking at the door when you come into this one and get used to the way this channel is and the way we interact with each other. It's always very respectful. You know what I mean? And plus, trust me, if you're coming from a dark place to a light place, eventually you're going to get to the point where you'll enjoy the interaction here. Because I actually do interact with you, by the way. I talk to all of you in chat. I don't highlight one comment every fucking 5 minutes. Well, at the moment, I'm not talking in chat, so I'm not looking. Get used to that as well. When I'm talking, I don't look at chat. When I stop talking, I'll start reading your comments. See, here we go. Why do you lie 24/7? Answer us that. I don't lie at all. If you think I lie, fuck off. You're not welcome here. Don't want to tell you no stories about how hard I am. As I'm saying this, that's because I know I'm not looking. But let's go through them now, and I'll get rid of them. I know, creepy.
What's happening? Why does he look like he's going to turn into a werewolf or something?
He won't refute the allegations because they're the truth.
What's happening?
It's not my fault at all.
What's happened? Anyone? It's being positive, all right, good.
No smoking weed on the job, mate. Nothing to do with that, you fucking idiot. I don't even take weed to the golf course, you plum. You think I'm going to take it to work? Okay. That's probably something you do, you plum. Fucking hell.
It's all right though, right? Because what he does is he gets to a point, right, where he's blocked all the people that like would only troll him like every now and then, or only leave him comments every now and then he starts a new channel like he's just done. So my advice would be, don't comment at all on his new channel until he's first live, and then it'll be like the fucking purge.
There's so much meat in my fucking food, mate. Understand, we've always got loads of meat in this house. The protein in this house is amazing. Check this out, mate. The protein in my house, this is only one drawer.
The new channel is called The Official Danny G.
I've got two big fucking drawers, look. There's the bottom one. But the protein in this house is amazing, bro. The bottom.
Yeah, 4 batter jumbo pork sausages. They were all the bodybuilders eat them, don't they? You fucking idiot.
That's what you call some serious fucking protein.
Danny, what that is, right? That's the stuff that you put in your pants the last time you were in Spa and you haven't been able to sell it yet.
There's protein in there, son.
Danny's definitely left Asda with some bacon down his fucking tracksuit bottoms.
Arc today, mate. Arc. My Arc lives are doing good, bro.
No, they're not.
It's mad, really. But the monetization is doing good on the lives, on the Arc lives, on the what's the name lives.
No, it's not.
On the gaming lives. I'm actually doing okay with the monetization thing. You know what I mean? So they're doing really good. Yeah, looting. Shopping is always like that in this house, mate. We spend a lot of money on food every week. Well, you've seen how we eat. I do cook. I used to do a lot of cooking lives on my other channel, but if you see how we eat very healthy. Meals packed with goodness, really, all the time.
Yeah, Danny, but you think that you have spliffs packed with goodness as well. So That's just proof that at least when you say goodness, that term is subjective.
You off till mid-Jan, fair play. Yeah, some good food. Same in the fridge, bro. It's full of fucking salad and vegetables and shit. Eggs, tuna, like, you know, that kind of stuff. Yeah, off work till mid-Jan. Come on.
Jumbo battered sausage as well. You know, they say you are what you eat and all that.
She had a great birthday, man. She had a really, really good birthday. I was going to order takeaway food because basically she didn't know. She knew obviously I was going to buy presents, perfume and trainers and all that kind of shit, but she didn't fucking know, yeah, that I was going to cook. She thought I was going to order a takeaway. I mean, but I know Tony. Yeah, she's like me. She prefers home cooked food. Do you know what I mean? Or going out for a meal. But I spoke to her early on in the day and I was like, "Babe, do you want to just go out for a meal? Shall I book a table?" And she's like, no. You know, she started late, so she finishes late.
Well, you told us yesterday that there was no chance that you would be able to even get a table. You'd left it so late, being a Wednesday.
On a Tuesday. Yeah, so she's like, "Danny, nah. Not by the time I get back, man. I'm going to be fucking too knackered." So I was like, "I'll just order something then." I said, "What do you want?" And she's like, "I don't know, I'll decide when I get home." And then obviously, me being me.
You thought I can spend £25 on a takeaway or I can get a Marks and Spencer's meal deal for £8. Bosh.
I was out getting the fucking trainers and that, and I was like, I know she loves this food, like, I know she loves it. And it's home cooked, so it's much better quality than takeaway. It really is.
Danny, you made her a ready meal.
So that's why I cooked it. I cooked it because I knew she'd love it. She would prefer it, and I knew that it would mean more to her than if I just ordered a takeaway. Yes and no, respect.
I think next year I might make all of my Christmas presents for everybody and see how I get on.
Need to
Gonna need some double-sided sticky tape.
learn how to fry an egg. Bro, just crack the egg in, get a spoon, and then spoon the oil over the top, rather than having to flip it over. Chop the fish.
Spoon the oil. Why don't you squeeze some oil out your hair?
I tell some tall tales. What do you mean?
It's anything that comes out your mouth.
I went to Marks and Spencer's yesterday, bought some food, and cooked her. Food? What do you mean? There's no tall tale there. It's on, fuck me.
Do Marks and Spencer's have a Whoopsie section?
It's on the, you know something, a video
Danny's kids thought Whoopsie was a brand growing up.
will be released today. Yeah, of me actually, like, I didn't do it live because I was with my wife. But I did film that food, you know, when I had bits of the process, and then when I finished it, and then I filmed me and Tony eating it. I didn't film Tony, but she gave it a mark out of 10. She gave it a 9. I gave it a 9 as well because it was very fucking nice. I filmed the lemon cheesecake, and I made it into a little video, which will be uploaded by Walk. So there's no tall tales, like. That's what I did last night. I went to Marks and Spencer's. I bought the ingredients.
You made a video about you opening a box of cheesecake. I bet that's fucking mind-blowing. Should we put that on now?
And I cooked a stir-fry.
Actually, no, I'm going to keep that one for Christmas Day.
Because she loves that shit. What do you mean? I bought her a lemon cheesecake with fresh cream, and that's what she had for dessert. What do you mean?
Usually drink, usually smoke, usually nothing.
I told some tall tales. There's no tall tale there. That's what I did last night. And Walk is in chat now. Yeah, and Walk will tell you. Walk will be like, I've got the videos. He sent them me last night. I'll put them on today. So when he puts them videos on today, you're going to watch them and go, fuck me.
He is the vibe. Thank you, Rick, mate. How you doing, brother? I hope you're well.
He did cook last night. What the fuck? Yeah, we did. Yeah, I did. Yeah, I did. I cook all the time.
My cat makes more interesting videos than him.
Do you know what I mean? I don't know why you'd even think that was a tall tale. I cook all the time, you know, chick. I cook all the time. Like, all the time. People know this. Danny's like a proper cook. I cook.
Danny's like a proper cook. Well, then you would know that the term for a proper cook is chef. But go on.
All the time. It's not like, I'm cooking today. This
Calm down, I believe you.
This afternoon, you're going to get a cooking live.
It's not that we don't think you can cook. It's just you don't look like you eat.
I'm cooking pork chops, mashed potato, leeks and gravy.
My way. What do you mean? I cook.
So you're boiling some leeks. You're probably going to use ready mash. So you're adding hot water to powder. Pork you just put in the oven. And gravy.
All the time.
What we should do is, right, Rich, if we're going to do that, if we're going to do a cooking live, we should have the live running from one device. And then I'll film it, or you can film me, like, doing the key bits. And then I'll put a video together that's like how to make this pie. And, like, the video will be like 5 or 6 minutes long as opposed to just us pissing about. And, like, do it like so. But I'll put some humor in that. I'll be like, whoa, pies. Banter bus full use. I'll sing one of the Beatles songs, Nee Robbie Williams, though.
Let me get something straight to you. This channel's monetized. This live, I've got 126 people watching me concurrently with high ads on.
But your ads on high, Danny.
You don't know nothing, do you?
That's why you want to move channels. Do you think... I'm going to give you a lesson in a minute when you get to it, because I think this is the bit I've already heard clipped on the Delusional Danny G channel.
I do cameos every day. I did some this morning.
Did you? All right.
Do you think I do them for free?
No, you do them for £20.
What do you mean? Are you daft? Are you dumb? Dumb. Dumb.
Well, actually, you did one for me for £2.50, but you didn't know it was me, so fair play.
Dumb. Very dumb. Do you think we sit here and do this for free? Do you? Do you know when you get ads on the channel? Do you know what that means? That means the channel's monetized.
Mm-hmm.
We get paid for them ads, you know.
Right.
Do you not realise that? We get paid for every ad viewed. Literally, that's how YouTube works.
Mm-hmm.
We also get donations. Don't ask for them, but I do receive them.
Right, Danny. Right, I'll give you an example of what's going on here, right? Your RPM, which is how the RPM is how much money you get per 1,000 views on average. And everybody's is different, and every video is different. My average RPM at the moment is £7.50. That means £7.50 for every 1,000 views. Before I knew what I was doing, it was about £1.50. Now, the more I've learned about it, this is the easiest way I can explain it. How much you get paid per an advert on your live or on your videos doesn't depend on you. It doesn't depend on the content. What it depends on is the demographic of the people that watch it. So, for example, if you've got a camping channel, right, where you like Blot Outdoor Show or all the other camping channels, that has the highest RPM in YouTube, which is around, can get up to £29 per 1,000 views. That's because there's something about that demographic of people that watch it that make advertisers willing to pay more to put their adverts in front of that audience, because they've got more disposable income, or they're more likely to spend, or the subjects that they're into and stuff like that. The other one is finance. You know, like if you're talking about investing or Bitcoin and stuff, that's one of the other top ones, right? When I was breaking every single rule there was in the book and just talking about nonsense all the time with HEDGEHOG, it was very low. Now it's through the roof now compared to what it was. It's as good as I can get it on the dark side. And I think it's £2 or £3 more than anybody else I've spoken to on the dark side. What you have to think about is you're not going to take this on board. I'm saying this more for the benefit of everybody else. What you have to bear in mind is, what demographic of people do you think are watching Danny G on Danny G's channel, which means they like this content, without some smarmy, obnoxious twat with a mohawk sat next to them going, well, that's not true. That's not true. That's not true. Rod Hull. Right. I'll tell you what the difference will be in the demographics is mine's a comedy demographic. In my analytics, Most people that watch me, my biggest age bracket is 45 to 65. And the older people get, the more disposable income they've got. And blah, 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 blah. Your demographic is people like Jog with Jesus. Your demographic will be other meths like you. So advertisers aren't bidding to show your audience adverts. What they're going to do, run a Rizzler advert. They're going to buy Rizzler anyway. You know what I mean? Unless it's like, I don't know. Unless you were doing a course on how to line get top rate pip. That would be
I also do cameos, and they're not free.
And one of the other things, Danny, that was brought to my attention recently is on the big channels. You know, if I wanted to put an advert on it, right? So as an advertiser, if I wanted to put an advert on somebody like Jake Paul's content or 50 Cent's music videos or The Weeknd's music videos or CNN or something like that, right? YouTube wouldn't entertain me because they sell those adverts in huge blocks to millions to multinational companies, right? But the smaller down the ladder you go, the cheaper and cheaper and cheaper it gets to pick one specific channel or two specific channels and say, I would like to put £100 into this advertising budget for you to show this 15-second video. I would like you to only show it before Danny G's videos. Now that's an interesting concept, isn't it?
What? Dumbo. Dumb.
Sorry, I should have just saved me breath in. I go, no, he's dumb.
Dumb.
And then think that everybody's thinking, shit, he knows what he's talking about.
Dumb. Walk. Where did these people come from? Have they been under a rock for years? Where do they live, bro? What the fuck, bro? I mean, I swear to God, some people are stupid.
One thing you can tell about fucking headphone jacks, I need a new one. One thing you can tell about Walk with Christ as the editor and Danny as the content creator, I don't think either of them watch YouTube. I don't think they watch any YouTube in terms of proper stuff where they're going, right, we need to, obviously, you know, people like us haven't got like the kind of budget that our favorite channels have. But like what we do is we look at the people doing the best in the field that we want to be in, and we'll go, right, we need to make our content as good, as close to that as we can do on our budget. Do you know what I mean? Like our best version of that with the tools we've got available. Your content looks like it's made by two people that don't watch YouTube.
Really.
For example, YouTube over the past 6 months are hammering creators, telling them, long form content, make sure it's horizontal, not vertical, because more people are watching YouTube now on the TVs than they are on the mobile phones. That percentage has shifted massively over the last year, and it's now predominantly all people on the TVs. So if all of your videos look like that, right, in 720p, when everybody's got a 4K telly and it only covers a third of the screen, YouTube's algorithm is simply going to go, that's not good enough quality for us to recommend to the majority of people that use this app. Fucking mong. Dumb.
Yes, Rod, respect.
I tell you what I am jealous of, if anything. I'm jealous of his ignorance. His ignorance and his arrogance. Because I would love to not have half the stresses I've got in my life, and I would just love to think that I'm already the perfect version of me. There's nothing I can do to improve. And then all I would have to do is just nothing like he does. But unfortunately, the way my brain works is when I find out about something I don't know, I don't like to be ignorant. So I'm not arrogant enough to think I know it already. And I don't want to be ignorant, so I have to then learn it, which then adds something else on I've got to do on a daily basis.
People are so stupid, man.
You can say that again, Dan.
I sit here and make videos every day for free walk. I just do it for free, you know what I mean? I just do it for free, bro. We do this for free walk. We do it for free walk.
Danny, there are people in nut houses all over the world that do this for free.
Walk. It's free. It's all free. What the fuck? Oh my God.
Fucking you. Yeah, man. Ina Nish. John Stone. That's what he said in it. Rather than a cup of HMV.
I do cameos for free. They're free.
You did me one for £2.50. Do you want us to play it?
No, by the way, they're not. That's just me joking. They're not. They're really not. Don't be fucking asking me for a cameo for free because I'll take the bag off.
Rach and Hedge. Success story of 2025. Keep that shit up. Danny's a rent boy. Essex Mafia. Thank you. Oh, 1999. We'll leave that on screen and wind Danny up. Danny.
Danny, you've got Walk with Christ making you believe you need to make a new channel. Your own mate's telling you to get rid of him. My own mate? Is he? Who? Who's that then? Who's telling me to get rid of Walk?
457 watching the KG Icon bicep curl.
Who's that then? Who's my mate? Who's my actual mate who's telling me? Who's my mate?
There's actually 545 because we've got 2 streams going on YouTube and 1 on Facebook. But then, which is in 545's what Icon bicep curl.
Who's that then? No, I do them on Instagram, mate. You hit me up in a private Instagram message, and I do them from there, all through Instagram.
Oh, speaking of which, bear with me, people. Bear with me. Come on, laptop, wake up. Sorry to wake you up, right, laptop, but he just said Instagram and remind us of something. Yes, I found it. 2 seconds. I want to whack this on for you. Danny very, very, very rarely posts anything on Instagram. He hadn't for years. In fact, the only thing he's posted in the last 2 years before this video was me on stage doing me stand-up comedy. But have a look at this.
Come on! Come on! What do
Come
you
on!
know? You might have to know. It's Christmas time, baby! Come on! Come on!
Make an Instagram post that says, I'm skint for my holiday, without making an Instagram post saying I'm skint for my holiday.
Well, hope you're ready for Father Danny G to bring you some cameos from the G living room. Well, you've got 2 weeks. You've got 2 weeks. You've got 2 weeks to get your Christmas cameos from the Danny G. Come on. Ooh, 2 weeks.
I think if you look there, when he's touching his hat, you see his eyes go to the side. And I think he's having what alcoholics call a moment of clarity, which is just when you just say, oh, what the fuck am I doing, man, with my life? Watch. You can actually see the second that his soul leaves his body.
You've got 2 weeks. You've got 2 weeks to get your Christmas cameos from the Danny G.
Right there. Did you see
Come
it?
on. Hoorah. Hoorah. If you would like one, hit me up in the comment section. It could be for your dad. It could be for your mum. It could be for your brother.
It could be for Craig's imaginary dying brother.
It could even be for your nan. Odin, Thor, Valhalla, that shit! And Merry, Merry Christmas. Hopefully I'll be doing lots of cameos for you. Hit me up with a private message and a cameo will be yours. But you only have 2 weeks left, my friends. 2 weeks,
Oh no, hurry up everyone. He might sell out of cameos.
2 weeks, 2 weeks. Merry fucking Christmas.
So what happens on day 15? Does the price go up? No. Would you refuse to do one? Certainly not.
Come on.
Just think, right, Danny, if you sold one cameo a day when you were on holiday, that's a mixed grill every day. I don't know what Tony's going to eat, but...
Come on. Come on.
When Ethan drops the packets off, there'll be a massive take bill. Oh, on Ethan's list.
You might have to know. It's Christmas time, baby. Come on. Come on. Well, hope you're all ready for Father Danny G to bring you some cameos from the G living room.
So, you know, I would be thinking, right, if I was a potential customer, to be honest, I'm bored from the online store of Danny G. But if I was a potential first-time customer, I'd be thinking, I'm not paying this bloke 20 quid for a cameo. It appears he can't even talk.
Well, you've got 2 weeks. You've got 2 weeks. You've got 2 weeks to get your Christmas cameos from the Danny G. Come on. Hoorah, hoorah. If you would like one, hit me up in the comment section. It could be for your dad. It could be for your mum. It could be for your brother. It could even be...
Everybody's got to be an AKA lover.
For your nan. Odin, Thor, Valhalla, that shit. And Merry, Merry Christmas. Hopefully I'll be doing
Imagine getting one of these for your nana for Christmas. Be worth it just to see a reaction.
lots of cameos for you. Hit me up with a
You know, she's not been well these last few years, but that cameo pushed her over the edge. So thank you, Danny, because now I'm rich because I get to sell a house.
private message and a cameo will be
All for 20 quid.
yours. But you only
Well, £2.50 actually.
have 2 weeks left, my friends. 2 weeks. 2
2 weeks from when?
weeks. 2 weeks.
2 weeks.
Merry fucking Christmas. Come on.
Now notice he's only posted this on Instagram where he gets the least traction of all of his social medias. And the reason he hasn't put it on YouTube is for the simple fact that he tells us that he's already basically got too many kind of cameos to do. And at the time of year, when cameos would be most in demand from Danny G, it's when the demand goes up from just me for a laugh to maybe 3 other people for a laugh. 3 of which, though, won't actually do it because then that means giving them money, and giving Danny money goes against everything they stand for in life. But so you think that like you should be advertising like a sale or something in January, you know, and it's a quiet like sort of time period of the year, Danny. No, marketing's never been your strong point, has it? No. That jumper doesn't go. See, that's a jumper that Tony's bought for one of our sons, I think, for Christmas. And Danny's misunderstood it and thought, oh, I'll put that on with a Santa hat because it's a Christmas jumper. But it's not. It's not what I meant. Where were we?
Lee's a person who I know in life, but he's not like...
Lee is a person who I know in life.
He's somebody I know, mate.
You should write obituaries.
So I'm not being bad to Lee, even though I do know him. Yeah, but why the fuck would I get rid of Walk? Why would I get rid of Walk? Because somebody else wants me to, who's not even like... I mean, even if one of my close friends told me that, I'd be like, fuck off.
Well, see, to start with, I was a little bit jealous that he's got Walk with Christ because I thought, fuck me. I wish I could get somebody to edit my videos for £8 a month or whatever his percentage pays him. But then I realised he's hired an editor that can't edit.
Nobody tells me what to do. Yeah.
Literally made his videos worse.
Yeah. And Walk hasn't got me thinking I need to make a new channel. Not at all. Not at all. It's me that wanted to.
It's me! It's me! I'm the problem, it's me. At tea time, everybody agrees.
To make the new channel.
Oh, God, that's Care Bears t-shirts. And he knows pretty much every word of every Taylor Swift song. It doesn't mean I'm gay.
Me. Why? Because I can check the
Have you seen a wedding ring?
analytics. And I can see the RPM. And I can see what's happened. Because I've been doing social media for 7 years. So do not put this on Walk, mate. Because I'll tell you straight, it's me.
Yeah, Danny can make his own mistakes by himself. He's very clear on that. Shout out Stephen Roberts for joining me. It's Stevie Roberts. Welcome to the cult.
Asked Walk to start a new channel. Not Walk, me.
I think the reason he's starting a new channel is because the other one's in his mum's name, to his mum's email address. And I sent her a letter, a letter which was a notification of court action. Because she copyright striked us and not Daniel. It's her that I'm taking to court, not him. And I think she said, you need to fucking sort your own out. And she's probably kept his money from last month, thinking, I need to keep a hold of this in case I've got to pay Hedgehog Man.
Again.
And if your ma's got any common sense at all, she'll watch one of my videos. She knows you. She'll be like, Hedgehog Man's going to win.
You know nothing, Jon Snow.
Oh, fuck off.
Again, you know nothing, Jon Snow.
Man, ease up, man, fire, thunderclap, no nut. You know, Nish John Stone, you know. That was my impression of JDP's impression of Rachel.
Jesus Christ. Walk's a good lad, mate. Walk's a good...
I've already got a megaphone.
Good lad. Walk will be associated with me and my YouTube for the rest of my life. What do you want to
Hello, Dan, mate. Watching on Facebook.
And do you know what it is? Because everybody knows Walk's good at editing.
There's not many on Facebook tonight.
I'm telling you
38 on
channel,
Facebook.
Yeah, would grow to
38 on Facebook, and the other 500 are on YouTube. So if you come across to the YouTube stream, the chat's far funnier than I'll ever be.
Certain level, but the new channel will go even faster because there'll be no copyright on there, right? Yeah.
You haven't got any copyright, Danny. You haven't got any copyright. What happens is you get content ID claims. Now, been through this a million times, so I'll quickly run through it now. When music is released properly, through a proper distributor, proper record label, it's content ID'd with a YouTube system. What that means is that within about 15 seconds of any video being uploaded, any piece of music used in that video, whether it be actually put in the edit, or whether you're just in a bar and it's playing it, or it's playing in the car stereo or something like that, it'll pick it up. Now, YouTube have to pay for copyrighted music if it's used. So they have to, because of arrangements they've got with all the record labels and distributors, they have to stop the monetization going to you on that video completely, even if it's only 10 seconds of the song, and pay all of your money from that video to the person that wrote that owns the publishing on that music, right? So what you do is, every time you use a song, you get an email, and it says copyright content ID. It's not a complaint. It's not a complaint. And if you read it, it says this is not a complaint. This will have no effect on your channel. You will not get a strike. But that would involve you reading more than just the heading of it. And YouTube will still recommend that video to whoever it was going to recommend it to, because it still wants the ad revenue. YouTube still wants its own cut of the ad revenue. It doesn't block it. Part of where most of my income comes from is from the music catalog that I own being used across music videos. Not music videos, sorry, YouTube videos.
And I'm fucking telling you straight. Walk will be with me, working with me for the rest of my YouTube career. It's that simple. And I know that, and he knows that. It's that simple, mate. And what we do business-wise and money-wise has got fuck all to do with nobody. It's between me and Walk. And don't ever think that you can come in between me and that fucking geezer. Because you can't. We speak every fucking day. I know him better than Lee knows him. I know him better than any of you know him. I know him better than anybody on this fucking app.
You know him better than I want to know him.
We're friends, mate. We've been friends for long before, yeah? Walk decided to do my editing for me. And Walk didn't even ask me that neither. So fuck you.
So you asked someone that isn't an editor if they would like to be a paid editor. Right, okay. Now this absolute charade of a shit show makes sense. I need a wee.
I asked Walk. There's another one for you.
Whoa. I fucking love A mouth click.
Christ is. It's so much of a cunt he is, folks. I said to him, do you want to be made attack?
By the way, the C word won't help your algorithm.
He went, yeah. I went, right then, bro. What do you want paying for it?
I mean, Danny, right? Think about this, right? I sit here and present a show, right? I do the best with the equipment and the knowledge I've got. And it's just me. I'm doing all the live editing, the sound, right? Hair, makeup. Obviously, we've not got the budget to do you. But you know, people watch this, they have a laugh, it's entertaining. And you might think it's shit. If you think it's shit, don't watch, it doesn't matter. But I can see why some advertisers would be like, all right, what's their demographic? Oh, well, you know, it's mainly men between 45 and 65 from these areas, this area, this demographic that do this for a living. Because YouTube knows everything about you, and it also knows what all your interests are because it's been tracking you since you joined the app. So they're like, yeah, well, okay, well, we can advertise them. I don't know, this fucking beard dye or slip as, I don't know, calf it as, I don't know, right? But I can think of plenty of products where the companies would be like, yeah, we can advertise that to them, right? What marketing meeting on the planet do you think people are sitting around in and go, right, what we need is a proper scruffy meth that just shouts about everything and blocks people from the chat. Right. I don't know. Frosty Jacks? Methadone. That's the boy, oh.
His exact words was nothing, Danny. I've got spare time, man. I'll just help you with the channel. I'll teach you what you need to know, and then when going forward, you'll know how to do the editing and stuff. And I was like, I thought about it. I messaged him back, and I was like, nah, fuck that, bro. I'm paying you for your time, bro. That's fair. That's fair. It's not fair if you don't get paid. Now, our arrangement in what he gets paid from what I earn is our arrangement. It's got nothing to do with you. But believe me, that bloke didn't want fuck all off me. I forced him to take a wage. I forced him to. Because he wanted to do it for free. And believe me, I know when I'm forcing somebody. It took me about 15, 20 minutes of messages to persuade that bastard to take some fucking money for his hard work. So again, fuck you. Walk's a good guy. A very good guy. Better than 90% of the people I've ever met on social media. Stick that in your pipe and smoke it. Yeah, but Rud, they'll never be like me because they don't really have anything to talk about apart from other people. They have nothing, actually, no ideas in their own head. No content and stuff, so they have to use other people. That's just how it is. As if WWC is going to be a troll. Okay, whatever. You do realise that he's not from YouTube, right? You do realise that he's been following me on TikTok for a year. You do realise that he's been to my house with his missus. You do realise I'm going on holiday with him next year. Yeah, that's the acts of a troll, man. Of course it is, man. Of course it is. Of course it is. Yes, Soup. Bro, if I ever get rich, I will give back in certain bits and bobs here and there, you know what I mean? But I don't know if I ever get rich, bro. Oh, I know. They don't realise. They're just advertising. They're just hitting my ads. They're hitting my revenue. They're giving me the views. And they think they're trolling me. They're earning me money. Cheers, boys. Yeah, you can play Ark solo. It's better to play it solo. It's easier solo, bro. I look bare old today, do I? Well, I am getting old, bro. Everybody gets old, you know. I know, Rud. Well, Rudy.
I have thought about it. I don't know about how to go about doing it. I might speak to Walk and ask him if he knows how to do it. Oh, I know Blunts. I know, obviously. Blunts, that's what it is. They know Walk is good at what he does. And I'm good at content. You put me and Walk together, yeah, you don't know what it's going to earn. We haven't got a clue. But there's a chance that with me and the fact that people do want to spend time with me, Dublin, right? Obviously, Ed Matty wants to spend time with me now, and there'll be other people, you know. Opportunities. Walk knows. Walk said to me straight, went, Danny, it's your charisma, mate. That's what you've got. You're a content machine. Now, he's an editing machine. Put us together. Oh, that's a wicked combination. And we will get off the dark side. And people don't want that. And they don't want to see us go up. They don't want to see us work together well. They don't want to see us thrive. No, because they're miserable cunts. They want to try and drag us down and cause division. Obviously, Blunts, I can see it for what it is. So can Walk. Walk's probably sat there now on the other side of the screen laughing his tits off, thinking Danny can see exactly what I'm seeing, blatantly straight through them. Like me and Walk, trust me, Walk could be sat there on the other side of the screen now and he can see straight through all these comments. So can I. I'm not stupid. It's to cause division, to stop me and Walk from doing something that nobody on the dark side can do. Get off the dark side and earn some good money doing it. I've got the tunnel vision. Yes, really. I don't use it very much anymore, bro. I don't go on Snapchat much. I have still got it, but I just don't go on it much. Hanging around with 20-year-olds for content. What? What? Witty's 28, Dan's 28. His cameraman's 29. Ah? Oh, what? Give. Trying to create a narrative in chat that's not even true. Straight through you, son. Straight through you. I can see straight through you. Take that shit elsewhere, boy. Yeah, of course I would if I show speed, said it. Of course I would. I'm making pork chops, mashed potato, leeks, peas, and gravy. I can get good bud maybe on a road. Collaboration is key. I'll only collaborate with certain people though, bro. For me, if the vibe is high and it's a positive vibe, yeah, I'll collaborate. If the vibe is low and it's negative, I won't. It's that simple. Jane, listen, I'm going to tell you something. Do you know when I went on his channel? Let me get this clear. That was a couple of years ago, that. Literally a couple of years ago now. Somebody told me he'd made some inappropriate jokes on stage. That's all I knew at that point. That is all I knew about that man. Don't forget I wasn't in the dark side like that. I never have been. So I wasn't researching people. I didn't do videos like that. I never have. Yeah? So I only knew hearsay and rumour. I didn't know what he'd said. I hadn't even heard that. When I went onto his podcast, well, onto his fucking channel, I didn't know none of that about him. I just knew that he was HEDGEHOG Man, right? Craig, yeah? I didn't know nothing else about him, you know? When I came off the channel and he started going at me and my family, people started sending me all that stuff. And that's when I found out what he said. And if you look, as soon as I found out what he said on that stage, and the song that he sung, and all the rest of it, yeah, I have then gone against him. And I don't like that cunt. And I haven't liked that cunt since, and I'll never like that cunt. Ever. And I mean ever. As soon as I found out. But I didn't know when I went on his channel. So you can't really hold that against me if I don't know, can you?
Maybe in the future. Any full-tanked swords, you cunt. We've just called me a cunt. So, unfortunately, that's not a reasonable question. I haven't seen your questions because I've been talking. But now you've called me a cunt, you're gone. See you later, cunt. I'm good at reading people because I've dealt with so many fucking pieces of shit over the last few years that I can see a piece of shit from a mile away. That's how. I've dealt with so many pieces of shit, mate, so many trolls. You can become wise to it, bro. You can see it. I'm not joking. One comment and I can tell who you are and what you are usually. Unless you're trying to hide it, but it always comes out in the end. Yes, resin. Bro, listen, Walk's listening to all this, so... Jane, do you know something? When I was there, when I was on live with him, he was a bit weird. Withdrawn. Not normal to talk to. Not like a normal person that I talk to, but I didn't think anything of it. I just thought he's a weirdo. Maybe he's a bit timid. I just thought he's a bit weird. But that's all I got from it. You know what I mean? Just he's a bit weird. There's a bit of a weird vibe here, like. But that was it. I didn't know anything about him to make me realise why he's so weird. Now I know why. Obviously, now I know why. That's why I would never do content. But that man could offer to give me fucking £100,000 to go on a podcast with him. I tend to fuck off. And that ain't no joke. Everybody knows that. This is no joke. That man could offer me 100 grand just to go and talk to him on a podcast. I tend to fuck off. No joke. You can't buy me. It's impossible, mate. I know about that Looney script. I know all about that. I do know all about that, bro. Everybody knows all about that now, I think. Like, I knew about that anyway. That's one of the first things I found. I would never, Jane, never, Jane, trust me now. Jane, believe me now, never. I know what he is now, Jane. No chance. No fucking chance. It'd be like doing content with Shadowboxer. It'd be exactly the same thing to me. It would be like me doing fucking content with Shadowboxer. The only thing is I've known what Shadowboxer is since about 6 months after he come online. Do you know what I mean? Literally, I've known what he is. And I've never done no content with him, have I? Ever. Do you know what I mean? Trust me, I'll never do content with that dickhead. Ever. Doesn't matter how much he offers me, what he fucking throws me, he can fuck off. Keep your shit. I don't want it off you. No. Shadowboxer's been convicted and sent to jail for something that's bad. But I'm not going to go into dissing Shadowboxer and that. I don't even really mention his name on my channel, to be honest with you. So I'm not going to go into dissing him and that. You know what I mean? I just don't have nothing to do with the dude. I never will. Yeah, you know I'm not interested. You know, I'm just not interested. Do you know something? If you've been watching me for a while, you can come in here, yeah, and no joke. I know, I'm going to tell you this now. This is just for the people who don't watch me. For the people who watch me, you know this. Do you know when you go on normal channels, like on the dark side, and you hear them talking about everybody else, and it's always about everybody else, right? Because they have nothing to say. They have no knowledge or anything. Do you know with me, honestly, and this is not me blowing my own trumpet, I'm just being honest with you, I have a lot of knowledge about a lot of things. You can come in here and you can ask me anything. And chances are I'll know something about it and we can have a discussion, you know. Like a real discussion about real stuff. People who watch me all the time know, you trust me, you don't understand what is inside this head of mine. I am a knowledge seeker. I gather knowledge like a sponge, man. And the amount of knowledge that I have about all kinds of things you would never even think I would have knowledge on, I have knowledge on them. Do you know what I mean? Well, I'm telling you, I've studied all my life. That's what I've got, fucking hundreds of books in this house of all different subjects that I have read front to back multiple times. I swear to God, I'm a knowledge hoarder. I hoard knowledge in my brain, right? So you can come here, rather than talk about all this dark side shit, you could come here and ask me anything, and we'll probably be able to have a discussion about it. Do you know what I mean? You see all the dark side stuff on the dark side, everybody talking about everybody else. You don't need me talking about everybody else all the time as well, when I can actually talk about other stuff that might interest you. I do enjoy books, yeah. The strongest bite force of all time. Well, I don't know what has the strongest bite force of all time, but I know what has the strongest bite force now. Crocodile. Well, actually, it doesn't, you know. It doesn't. It doesn't, actually. It's an insect that has the largest bite force. It's an actual insect. Yeah? But if we're talking the animal world, not insect world, right? It's like power to weight ratio. The power to weight ratio of some insects is mad. A dung beetle, for instance, I think it can move more than 100 times its body weight. Same with ants, really. Strong as fuck. But they have exoskeletons. So if we're talking somebody with a skeleton like we've got, an animal, the strongest bite force is a croc. But it doesn't mean it's the most deadliest animal. I'd say the most deadliest animal in this world is a polar bear. Truthfully. Definitely a polar bear, bro. The motherfuckers don't fuck with them. In the sea, I'd say it's killer whales. Not even great whites. Great whites will not fuck about with killer whales, mate. They do not fuck about with them, you know. Nothing fucks about with killer whales, bro. I swear, they're intelligent as fuck, they're fast as fuck, and they are the most deadliest hunters in the sea. On land, though, polar bear would kill anything else in a one-to-one fight. Nah, it's not a great white. Great whites won't even fuck with dolphins. You know that? Great whites won't even fuck with dolphins. I'm not joking. Dolphin kill a great white. Do you know how they do it? The snout. They swim at it full speed and smash it with a fucking snout, bro, and break it to pieces inside. I'm not joking with you.
You know what?
Great white will not fuck with a dolphin.
You know what I value more than Star Dog? Knowledge.
It's the two things that a great white will not fuck
Crank.
with. Trust me, I know this shit.
If he went on Mastermind now, right, his specialist subject would be me, and he'd get every question wrong. Right, guys, I'm going to be back later on.
Yeah, Croc has the
Season that we've
biggest
done
bite
2
force
hours. The
on-
season